Morning, YouTube. Let's go over yesterday's trades, October 12th. So we got first. So yesterday was a losing day, about 1 hour. Let's check Disney. Topping tail bar takeout off 2-minute 200 MA. 2-minute 200 MA. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I do remember this one. So initially I answered here on this one right here, with the stop over the top, I believe, at 82, maybe a bit higher, like there, bend stop. This thing came back, almost stopped me out, but then it triggered again, and I mean, that thing's just beautiful, right? Yeah. I don't think I took profits here yet. To $80 stock. I'm waiting for 50 cents, right? My average price is 63. So that means I have to wait until like 13. This never got to 13. Even on the second leg, I noticed Disney doesn't move. Doesn't really move that heavy. But this was a nice big bar. Right, one. I would say that's maybe 2.5 pushes. I didn't take profit. Now the pullback came, right? Never triggered, didn't trigger yet, didn't trigger yet, didn't trigger. Finally triggered here. It's back near the 20, declining 20. That was my opportunity. But I was freaking out there scouting other stocks. So when it came time, it already triggered, and price was maybe like here or something. But I missed the ad, so that kind of sucked. I could have gotten a 5-lot ad here, rest of the size, and just go over the top event. And yeah, just could have been a different story yesterday. You know, got a nice, beautiful drop. Yeah. I took 1 lot off at, wait, I added one. Hold up. It's a bit confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 5 lots average. Okay. And then I took 3 off at 84.28. Which one? On this bar? 1004 bar. Oh, I remember. I went bar by bar. Yeah, over the top of this bar. You eat. Took 3 off there. And then I let the other 2 pull back because I thought it was going to start a nice trend, you know. I wanted something to trigger here off the 2-minute 20. But as you can see, before it respected it, now the second time, no. So I was essentially out on the break, I believe. I also moved my stop to break even when I took profit. Or I moved it maybe a bit earlier when this big bar came through. So yeah. Name, tail bar takeout. Position 200, surging off the 200. -1 position. Risk good. It was a plus $118 trade. You know, I'm pretty sure it could have been a lot more, but I missed an ad. Yeah, I'm thinking this could have been like easily a 2 or 3 hour trade, to be honest with you. We'll put it in mediocre. It's nothing crazy. Where is mediocre? Right here. All right. Oh man, I gotta get some more sleep. Overall, not too bad of a trade. Initial entry was good. TP was decent. Let 2 lots trail, but the 20 never held, so I trailed out. Thing I could improve was make sure I'm there to execute the ad. I lived through all of the pullback just to not add. Buffing up the trade to 10 lots on the ad would have easily made this trade a 2 to 3 hour winner. Easy, man. Because I'm adding here, right? I mean, I already got some profits on this one, but look, 2, 3. Yeah, that's like a 2.5 hour winner, maybe. Take out some in the same spot. Easy. Next one was S-Bucks, which I tried to short. 2-minute pullback color change, declining 20. Okay, so price is going down, right? This 20 might be too trending, bro. I like my 20s or 200s. 200s need to be flat. So boom, price breaks down, you know. So I'm seeing bearishness to this. I'm looking for an ad. Okay, it looks kind of violent, but let's see how the 20 holds up. Okay, little tail bar. Does it trigger under the bottom? 71. I guess not. That one does though. And that's when I entered, right? And then boom, got messed up. So this one was, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I added 3 on. Okay. Yeah, this did fake me out. It looked cleaner on the 3-minute, to be honest. What day was it? October 12th. So you got this going on, boom, right? Price breaks below, price pulls back, you know. And it was pretty clean on the 5-minute. My bias was right. I guess I missed the. I should have re-entered. The 2-minute gets a bit sloppy though. 3-minute looks pretty clean. Yeah. Look at the 3-minute. Okay, so 3 minute, boom, right. Price drops, clears support, comes back to retest. The first time it triggers near the 20 is right here, right? I mean, you can't lie, that wicked below. And I guess if you have the 8 on your chart, it's into the 8, I guess. A bit of support there. Popped up enough to take me out, right? But then it doesn't break on the 3. It actually triggers again. I mean, still into the hooking 8, but it closes nice and solid and follows through. You got your new low. But the 2 minute though, like, these bars are already trading above the 20. It's kind of not clear. Let me see when. Okay, maybe a color change after this one would have been okay. Yeah, that's probably where I would have answered if I came back. You know, because these ones are trading above. This one's now retesting. Boom, stop there. Does it go? Oh, you get another ad on that tail bar. Yeah, that goes. Missed it though. Circle that. Circle that. Our first entry was here, a bit early, kinda. 7 lots. Then I added 3 here. Stop was here. And then I moved it down to accommodate for this because my average price was 71, I think. Yeah, so my stop was around 80-ish. Took out the top too, but I thought this was enough space because if it did do that, that's like trading way above the 20. So I was going to consider it a break of the 20 anyways. S-Bucks. So name, pullback. Guess you could call that a tail bar or red bar reversal, whatever. Triggered under the lows though right here. Position declining 20. Risk is good. Minus $93 trade. This one, it's not bad. It's what I could have done better, I guess, is wait for the re-entry, because the bias was never gone, you know. It was still valid. Yeah, it was still valid. It's just the first time I answered didn't work. But the whole trade idea was still valid. Maybe not on the 2, okay? It's not valid on the 2 until it got back under the 20, but on the 5, yeah, thing was pretty clean on the 5. So what can we say? Not a bad trade. It definitely triggered, but got nicked out. The overall trade idea was still valid. What I could have done better was wait and re-enter. It's set up pretty clean on the 5 minute after taking me out, and on the 3 minute as well. Below I circled where my potential entry would have been. My potential re-entry would have been on the 2 minute. The 2 minute is a bit noisy. So the events I circled, trigger once price trades, once price aligns with the higher time frame and starts trading below the 20 again. So yeah, basically what I said before, you know, right here, it's a bit messy. It's trading above, but does break back down, comes back, retest, get your color change, get your hidden color change, which is the tail bar, all around like the same area. Boom. About to get a new low real quick. 1 to 1. Drops through. Nice follow through. Good look on the 5. Good look on the 15. Did trigger first though, but look, you take a 1 hour loss on this, but on the next one that goes, you make 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So what is the net of that? 3 R's? It dropped even more actually. So the net of that is like 3 R's, you know, but because I didn't re-enter, then I missed out on the whole potential of the trade idea, which was still valid. So gotta get my re-entry game up. Next trade is AMD, and I'll be back to talk about this one. We're back. Let's talk about AMD, which we took a long on. Okay. See, this is the thing. We missed the long, and I tried to add, but you know, sometimes the trend gets too mature. Maybe it went without me though. I haven't checked. Oh no, it went pretty flat. Actually, it kind of retraced all the way back down. But anyways, look, let's talk about this from the very beginning. Okay. So, oh shit. So, boom. Market closes. You got the tops and bottoms here, right? The Fab 4. Boom, neutral bar. What do you do? Nothing. I mean, it's a neutral bar. Kind of just erase that in your mind. This one, what it really was an elephant bar, right? So if it was up here, if price was trading up here in the last minute, in the second minute of the bar, right, then it would have been okay to answer, but it pulled back mega hard. But anyways, your stop here should be below the 20 or 220, because when you got all that support, shouldn't be stopping out like here in the middle of the bar. That's dumb. But anyways, if you didn't enter, what does it trigger? A tail bar takeout. Your stop, I mean, still in the same spot. Probably should be below there for max stop. And then let's see what happens. You low-key get a hidden color change right here. Right? It was red, got retraced, turned green. And yeah, that's the real color change right there. Does it get taken out? It does get taken out. But does the 20 fail? Nah. Doesn't trigger yet. If this bar triggers right here over the top, it triggers. And this is when I thought that it was gonna drop kind of heavy. And so what I did was switch off of the stock and go to another one. But I did see this. You know, I was kind of there, but I missed it. You gotta just wait. Whenever I see an opportunity, I should just wait until it either triggers or, you know, it invalidates my trade idea, and then I leave. But yeah, coming into the rising 20, you know, off some bullish momentum. A bit deeper than a 50% retracement, I would say. But overall, when you enter above 50%, so it's all good. But yeah, this one triggers, and in one bar it got like 1 to 1, like almost putting in new highs. Let's see if it 2-bar confirmation. Yep, that's new highs right into the whole number. That alone would have given you profit taking rights. Yeah, you had more than 50 cents, got the new high. Yeah, I remember I put the 8 in May. This is triggering off the 8, and like this thing just extends. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyways, this shit is pretty mature by now, right? If you low-key think about it, this is 1. When does it get its pause in or pullback here? This is 2. Does it really make any progress here? Not really. I would say that's like a kind of like a little base and drift sideways, and then it pops up. That's the 3rd move. So we're getting pretty mature, alright? But still, I'm waiting to see if this thing triggers. If it does, I'm willing to take it, right? Rising 20. It is flattening out a bit, but still rising. You got a tiny little tail bar here. Does it trigger? It does, right? So I enter. That's my first entry. I enter 2 lots there, and then let's see, 2 or 3? No, 3. 3 lots, yeah. 3 lots there. And I have my stop below this one. Just waiting for new highs now. I get this. Oh, I'm like, oh no, this about to stop out. But it triggers again. The color change, so I add 1. And now I'm pulling my stop from here up to here. Right below. It did slip me a little bit, right? 1 cent below was 110.20. This thing filled me at 110.18. Yeah, obviously it didn't work out, if I'm telling you guys that. Yeah, so big old rejection. That's that. 3 lots here, 1 here. Stop goes from here to here, and we stop out. So name, pullback, green bar reversal. Position, rising 20. Also had an ad, which was on the color change. Risk is good. This one is a minus $107 trade. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, I guess I caught the trend when it was nearing the end, There was just a lot more opportunities at the beginning, right? This one went, this one went, this one went, and then I enter on the 4th and 5th one, and the probability of events following through later in the trend, it just makes its logical sense, that it's nearing an end, beginning, end, Obviously, I don't know when that end is gonna happen, so of course I'm gonna take the trade when it triggers, but yeah, immediately rejected. It's not bad, it's not good. Put some commentary on this little guy. What could we say? Talk about trend maturity. The trade most definitely triggered, but I need to look at the bigger picture. This thing had good position for longs since the beginning, and had and gave many opportunities to enter earlier in the trend. I'm pretty sure I saw almost all of them. But I switched out of the stock. I switched out because at the moment it looked kind of violent, pulling back. For example, the first tail bar, which was an elephant bar in its lifetime. And then the second pullback, which I thought could have been more gentle. What does this prove? My thoughts are wrong. I need to sit there. If I have a trade idea, I need to sit there stalking like an eagle until one, it either triggers and I get a trade, or two, the trade idea is invalidated and breaks the 20 or something. Because I switched off too early, I missed both opportunities. And only caught the one at the end. But logically, the ones at the beginning just have a higher probability of following through, because after so many waves, the end is nearing. And yeah, that's what I gotta improve. I mean shit, right? And let's get this last trade in so we could get on time for the today's trading day. We got UL. I think we were looking for a short. End of the day, it did go down, man. This thing was bearish from the very beginning. Drop, bounce. You know, bit messy here, but came back lower 50%. Drop, new low. It's bearish as hell. Let's see what we did. 2-minute pullback color change, declining 20 is what I said. So yeah, this thing is pretty bearish. Very violent. I mean, probably could have entered anticipation on this, right? Half of this bar alone is I would say an elephant bar. Erase half of this. This bar is dead ass like still 5 times the size of these bars. It's a big bar. Enter there, right? Enter there with room to move. 2 R's back into the 20. It's all good. But that later you enter right here, it's not that good because now your risk to reward is messed up because it might bounce. You never know. That's why you gotta try to enter earlier, Stalls out a bit, drops lower. Right, nice. So I'm looking for the pullback. Do I enter there? 1026. I think I do. Oh no, not yet. Boom. This one triggers under at 27. Triggers tail bar. I don't think I got it yet, but I add here, I think, with the stop over the top of the red bar reversal and tail bar. Get a bit of follow through, doesn't go much. At around this time, it's like 7:50 my time, and I have work at 8, and I'm still home. Gotta drive 10 minutes. So yeah, this was another scenario where I wasn't gonna be back home until after the market closed. So there was no way I was gonna monitor it. I wasn't gonna be at my computer, so it was a boom or break even trade. Looked like it was gonna hold here. Went a little bit. I don't think it really went. Didn't really get new lows until like later. Kind of stalled out. It was like way too long. And this is like, look, this is where my trade is, right? By this time, this is like a whole different trade. There's no way I'm holding my trade up until here and then letting it drop by the end of the day. What if this thing held here, bro, and kept going up? I would have been fucked, to say the least, So that's not even a good strategy to think like that. But yeah, let's see. Pull back. Got my entry. How many lots? 7 lots. And that's it, right? Yeah. 7 lots with a stop here. By this time, I already moved my stop to break even. It's too tight, to be honest, in my opinion, but this one probably should have been a little looser. But essentially, I get out. I stop out right before I go to work too, anyways. Right. Boom or break even. Went sideways. Yeah, at the end of the day, the bias was right, but like, it's a whole different trade. Like, look. I also made sure that it aligned with the 5-minute. So on the 5-minute, it was this one right here. 7 there. Stop here, I think. Yeah, so like this broke the 5-minute 20, went flat, got messy. Actually went up a little. Then it dropped. There's no way I'm living through all of that. Yeah, no, so name, pull back, red bar reversal. Got a tail bar, whatever you want to call it. It triggered under the low though, so position good. Declining 20. Risk good. Yeah, so boom or break even. Break even. could we say about this? It's not good. It's not bad. Event triggered. Nothing extraordinary. Trade did trigger. Didn't get a new low. So it probably would have been a loser if I was there monitoring it on the break of the 20. But since I had to leave, I went very tight with the boom or break even approach for the rest of the day, and it was pretty quick to answer. Because it trailed out before I even left for work. But yeah, got no follow through, or at least not enough to take profit. That was the trades for yesterday. Small loss, and let's end this video and start the next one. Let's get trading. Thank you guys.